If you don't like poetry, then don't read poetry. But there is a reason to try to realize that you probably do like poetry anyway. Poetry is just the use of language at its best, at its most heightened level. Whenever we think about one way of saying something better than another way of saying something, we're doing something poetic. If ever we listen to an advertisement uses a sort of a wordplay in a certain way, that's dealing with something poetic. Whenever we express something that's maybe both intellectual and emotional at the same time, that's also dealing with something poetic. If you think about this, if you're in conversation with someone and you want to convince somebody of something, you want to impress somebody that you really mean what you say, and you want them to pay attention to what you're saying and how you're saying it, and all of these things at once. That's dealing with the things that we deal with when we deal with poetry. There's a lot of poetry out there that's hard to understand. There's a lot of poetry out there that people will refuse to engage with because they don't understand it at first. But the fact is that there's also a lot of poetry that people do engage with all the time, sometimes without even knowing it. If that's the case, then maybe we should pay a little more attention to it.